Hello. We are going to present nutrients in database management system. Our today's topic is object-oriented database and PostgreSQL. Let's take a quick introduction why we need object-oriented databases. So, relational databases are facing limitations in handling unstructured data, scalability, and performance at massive scales because data is growing rapidly and it's becoming more complex day by day. Thus, object-oriented databases emerging as a compelling alternative, offering flexibility, scalability, and performance well suited for the modern data. It emphasizes the concept of object installation and its role in data protection and modularity. Highlights the significance of inheritance in promoting code reuse and facilitating hierarchical relationship between objects. Let's take a quick look what object-oriented databases are. So, object-oriented databases emerged in the late 1980s as a response to limitation in relational database. Actually, at that time, the relational database was struggling with complex data structure. So, object-oriented databases are designed such that they can handle multimedia content like audio, video, and graphical information, where relational databases are not able to handle such media content. We know object-oriented programming and its behavior. Similarly to the object-oriented programming, object-oriented database works in the same flow. Object-oriented database represent data as an object, as same as OP, and it also has similar attributes and behavior. This ability allows object-oriented database to effectively store and manage intricate data relationships, making them well suited for applications dealing with multimedia content, designs, elements, and other complex data types. Here is a quick visual representation of relational database and object-oriented database. So as you can see, relational database is a table where you have columns and rows. And on the other hand, we have object-oriented database approach where all the data is converted into an object. Now let's see how PostgreSQL comes into picture of object-oriented database system. So PostgreSQL is a well example of object relational database management systems. It basically combines the flexibility and scalability of object database management system and with this maturity and reliability of relational databases. PostgreSQL offers object-oriented features including user-defined data types, inheritance, and abstract data types. Until now, we have seen how the PostgreSQL also works as an object-oriented database. So let's take an example of inheritance in PostgreSQL. So PostgreSQL also supports inheritance, right? So we need to inherit a child table from a parent table. So there's a syntax as mentioned here. It's a create table, name of the child table, then the defining of the attributes, and there is a keyword inherits that is used to inherit the parent table into a child table. So here is a quick example where a table is created named laptop and there are attributes name, RAM, and weight. There's another table created which is a child table of the laptop. So it's named a smart laptop. So we used the syntax create table smart laptop. We added an attribute in the child table that is chipset, and we used inherit keyword to inherit the parent table into a child table, and we wrote the parent table's name into a bracket. That's a laptop. Now we insert the data into laptop, so it won't affect to the child table, right? So we enter uh, a value Dell DDR4 and 2000 into a parent table. So as you can see there is a one row with the data. Now we are going to insert data into a child table. So whenever we insert the data into child table, it automatically adds the value of the previous parents attributes into the parents table. Here we have inserted a data, so it inserts the data into child table, as well as it also inserts the data into parent table with the respective attributes. As you can see, there's another data added into a parent table. Here is the data. Let me see. Here is the second data, which get inserted automatically into the child table along with the parent table. So from this example, we can see that inheritance is followed in the PostgreSQL. So we can call it as an object-oriented database management system also. Let's take a look at features of object-oriented databases. Similar to object-oriented programming, object-oriented database also has the object encapsulation, inheritance, and polymorphism. In object encapsulation, data is encapsulated with objects, protecting its integrity and promoting modularity. In inheritance, object can inherit attributes and methods from other objects, facilitating code reuse and promoting hierarchical relationship, as we just have seen in the previous example. Polymorphism, objects can respond to same method called differently based on their type, enabling dynamic behavior and flexibility. It also has the ACID transaction database caching. So until now we have understood what object-oriented databases are and its practical implementation in PostgreSQL. Also we have looked into some key features. But now let's deep dive into advantages of object-oriented databases. So basically it provides natural modeling of complex data structure and relationship, flexible schema evolution to accommodate changing data requirements, enhanced performance for object-oriented applications, can work with complex data types for faster execution of queries, and it can be seamlessly integrated with object-oriented programming languages. Since the data is stored as object, retrieval of the object property is faster, and this is accompanied by simpler and readable code. So basically, the advantages are on the data structure and its complexity. So it supports all the large data and its complexity towards the structure. Now let's see where the object-oriented database is well suited. So here are some applications of ODP. So basically it's used at multimedia content management. It is uh, it is having engineering design and simulations. It is used at enterprise resource planning systems, scientific data analysis and modeling, social network and recommendation system. So all these applications is basically bound with the relationship of the data and structure. Let's discuss what's the impact of object-oriented database on current world and what's its future. So object-oriented database have made significant contribution to database management, particularly in handling complex and evolving data structures. But object-oriented databases have also faced some challenges in gaining widespread and adoption compared to relational database. But it has also stick to the specific application domain. So the future of ODP lies in ability to adapt in emerging data paradigms such as big data and cloud-based database management. Let's now conclude what we have seen up till now. So we have seen that object-oriented database represents a powerful approach to database management, offering a flexible and scalability in performance for handling complex data and relationships. PostgreSQL as a prominent ORDBMS amplifies the capabilities of ODB, providing a versatile and robust platform for data storage and manipulation. Thus, the evolving landscape of data management necessitates a continued evaluation of ODB and their potential to address the challenges and opportunities posed by the modern data intensive application. Here are some references where you can understand more about object oriented database management systems and implementation of ODB in PostgreSQL. Thank you.